Buenas noches. ¿Me dar cuenta de que has? Oh, English. No problem. It has come to our attention that for 7 nights in a row, you've had less than 6 hours of sleep. As it stands today, your implanted arm monitor reads that you've been awake for over 18 hours. Are you aware that that is a federal crime punishable by a social credit reduction of 20%? Good. And do you have your papers? Health insurance, body registration, etc.? Let's see. Health insurance, body registration. Hold still for a second. Can you hold your arms above your head? Okay, can you smile for me? You have a lovely smile. I've been looking at so many bodies lately, I feel like I've gone a little bit face blind, but this body does look correctly registered to you. Let's see. Okay. Everything looks good here. I'm just going to do a quick run on your chip numbers, alright? It looks like we're going to need to enforce a new sleep regimen for you. Can we expect you to comply with these terms? Good. Your record is mostly clean, aside from a persistent inclination to insomniate. It seems like it might be a lifelong temptation. Did you grow up in a caffeinated household? Or, Protestant? I'm so glad that we abolished caffeine's stranglehold on our population, but clearly we've left some people behind. I'm so sorry. But that's why we have sleep enforcement officers after all. You don't have any caffeine in your household, do you? Okay, I'll just be giving you a warning today then. But that is on the condition that you don't resist or cause any problems for me for the rest of this session. You have been depriving your community of your sleep score. You've been putting everyone at risk. What if you were to say something mean because your mood lowered? What if you were to trip and visibly bleed in public? Ew, no one would ever love you again. What if you were to hallucinate and start some sort of mob? We'd have to shut down this whole neighborhood, family by family, because you didn't take care of yourself. You would have a bloodbath on your hands. We'd lose some good genes, and you don't want that to happen, do you? You want to comply? I don't think you're a willing criminal, just a circumstantial, accidental one, right? I believe you. For the next week, I will be enforcing your new sleep schedule, 8 hours every night and a 1-hour nap in the middle of the day to pay back some of your sleep debt. REM cycles every night, deep sleep, and a sleep score of 16 plus, fasting an hour before bedtime, and the only screen you're authorized to use is this. It's a device that solely utilizes red light and only issues certified healthcare education seminars voiced by an AI simulation of Brian Johnson, father of immortality studies, or as he likes to call himself, the forever child of immortality studies. He's so quirky. Can you believe how long he's been the minister of sleep? Almost too much time. Almost too much power for a man, but not too much. Now, please lay down and relax. Make yourself comfortable. I can tell when you're tense, and I am still monitoring your arm chip, so I am not going to leave until your heart is beating sub 20. Till I see your dreams on the BC interface. Don't worry, though. I won't judge you, I promise. I promise I have seen far weirder dreams than whatever yours are. The most embarrassing thing for you to dream about is probably going to be me, it is also the thing I expect the most, given the circumstances, and it is what usually happens. So, if it makes you feel better, I'll probably dream about you tonight too, okay? I won't be sending you the recording, though, from the BC interface. Privileges of the badge, what can I say? Now, I'm going to take a quick look at your pupils, okay? Good. And how's your congestion? Good. Good. Nose breathing is much healthier while you're sleeping. Alright, I'm just going to shoot some of this onion juice up your ears, and that should clear everything out, okay? All natural. Now, let's do a couple deep breaths with your mouth closed, okay? Just through your nose in 3, 2, 1. Onion juice. There we go. Lean back, relax, breathe comfortably. Smell that onion all the way through your system. And now that you're comfortable, I'm going to play a little bit with your hair, okay? It is quite soft. I bet people touch your hair a lot, don't they? Or maybe they used to. And then your social score reduced. And slowly people stopped giving you kind, positive attention. It is very difficult to form social connections when you have such a low social score. But with my help, we will get you right back up into the at least 70s or so. If we really can habituate positive sleep cycles, you'll be 90 plus in no time. Recovery is always possible. Scratch, 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 scratch. Yes, I completely agree. I am very glad that they got rid of the uniforms for sleep enforcers. We used to look just far too intimidating for people to fall asleep to. With the spikes and the emblazoned closed eyes, they looked a little bit like corpses. We were going for sleeping people, many sleeping people, but it looked like a slaughter. No one wants to fall asleep to an authority figure wearing a slaughter on their clothes. I'm glad they got rid of the uniforms. Don't tell my superiors that I said this, but they were also awfully uncomfortable. Very heavy. You know, a lot of people ask me that. They say, is it difficult to soothe people who have such a low social score? Do you ever feel like you're in danger? And I never do. It's my job. It's my vocation. I'm here to help you. So, just hold still. I'm going to massage your temples. Just applying light pressure. And I want you to sink into the sensation. Focus on the feeling of my fingers on your head. Close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes and just feel that gentle pressure, little circles. Good. And I'll scratch a little bit around your scalp and brush your hair just so, just so, just so. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I want you to think about how the survival of everyone in your family depends on your adherence to the letter of the law. How your world depends on your executive function. How lack of sleep slaughters sheep. What, you don't think of yourself as a sheep? Come on. Do you have a badge? Do you have a badge? Yeah, I didn't think so. You know, don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look like the badge-having type. Anyone who doesn't have a badge is a sheep. And we are your shepherds. And the prime doctor, she is the land itself, sustaining us, guiding us through the journey of this body life. Are you enjoying body life? It's far better than the cloud, isn't it? I'm very glad to hear it. I am. I'm so glad to hear it. Our time here on this dimensional plane is so transient in the scratching and clawing of the animal world. It's so visceral. It's so visceral. Even for sheep like you. Boop. But lack of sleep slaughters sheep. Listen, lack of sleep slaughters sheep. That's the new Prime Doctor's favorite tagline, you know. I'm a big supporter. The country has improved so much now that healthcare has taken power. So much improvements have been made. Don't judge me for being an old lady, but I was still alive when we had presidents. I was. No one ever really knew what their motives were, what their priorities were, but the prime doctor is a position immune from corruption, essentially uncorrupt. This country does no harm, and I won't either. Now, I would like you to open your mouth and swallow this little gummy sedative. It will make you more compliant, and it will also make my job less complicated, okay? Here comes the sedative train. Choo-choo in your brain, take away all your pain. Chew and swallow. Swallow. With your mouth closed, please. Very good. And now, open. Just so I can make sure. Lift your tongue. Good. Very good. It does have some mild psychedelic properties, so you might hear double or triple intermittently, but what's better than one sleep enforcement officer after all? An unspecified number that inhabits your consciousness. Exactly. Exactly, exactly, exactly. And perhaps your unconsciousness. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, you can just look at my hands while those drugs take effect. And let my hands guide you into that liminal space. Jellyfish, 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 jellyfish. Like your head is a jellyfish, tender and sensitive in my hands, in that place between reality and unreality, moving from mere adherence to the law into submission. Submission. Remember, your duty to society is to take care of yourself. to preserve your body for those who might use it after you move on to your next model. We must take care of our bodies. An unconditioned body is a tragedy waiting to happen. Something that traps a human soul, ensnaring us in this scratching and clawing. But a body well slept, well fed, well loved, that body offers the soul freedom. Sun on skin, the sensation of muscles and sinew conspiring to run in a wood, unmoored from the limitations of the cloud. Their souls atrophy. Do you remember when your soul atrophied, forgetting how to walk? Life becomes a dream. But you have the privilege of being awake and feeling and sensing, thirsting and drinking. You have the privilege of waking. But to earn it, you gotta sleep. You have to sleep in the government-mandated amount at the government-mandated time. What could be more patriotic than self-care? What could be more patriotic than self-care? So sink and relax into this glorious patriotism. Breathe deep and visualize your sleep score climbing high into the sky. Your sleep score affirming to our beloved Prime Doctor that she is the long-awaited solution to all of this country's ills. You are protected. You are cared for. We are more than a healthcare country. We are a healthy, caring country. So please sleep and remember your obedience to this divinely scientific institution where policy is driven by data, not debate. Heart rates and not crime rates. No prisons, just hospitals with appropriately variable levels of earned comfort and amenities. Scratchy, comb me. Scratchy, comb me. We don't want you to end up in a hospital. No. Scratchy, comb me. Scratchy, comb me. Scratchy, comb. Feel your breaths become slower. The inside of your mind darkening in a way so familiar. Good. The ever-enveloping deep of sleep, the soft rumble of slumber, coaxing you into her. Relax. And sleep. Now, let's see what you dream of. This is going to be interesting.